PTs come forward. And recruits, if you got them. So, yep, Stoney, come over here.
Eagle, push forward.
Right. Alright. So, I'm going to go from left to right. Coca, give me one word you would use in a CQB environment. In terms of commands.
Going left.
Yep, that's a good one. Going left, going right. You tell the people around you what you are doing. Stoney, give me one.
Hasn't done his AIT yet. Won't know.
Have you reached a building yet, Stone?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah? Do you pick up anything?
Pretty sure what?
If you can't think of one on top of your head, it's completely fine. That's what this lesson's for. Paul, give me one.
Frag out.
Yeah, good one. Obviously, want to tell everyone around you where your grenade is going so they don't end up running into it, because that'll be a bad thing. What would also be good in that regard, you say frag out east or frag out north, just so that people know what kind of direction that's going in, because somebody might turn around to you and go, well, where did you put it? Or they might panic on the side of the road. Right. Vader, give me the one.
Flash out.
Yeah,
direction.
flash out. Yeah. Again, that's the opposite to the frag. Murphy?
Stairs to the right.
Yeah, calling out different features within the terrain. So you got stairs left, door left. Again, that's more on the communication, makes everything nice and fluid so that everyone can react and knows what's going on. So if you call door left, people are going to obviously presume that you're probably going to breach that door on the left.
Yeah.
So, Trembles, let me know. Give me another one.
Hello?
Clear? Yeah, that's a big one. And normally you would just link onto that. Room clear, building clear, hallway clear. Just extra little words that help people know what's going on. And then obviously once the whole building is clear, somebody will call on the radio and go, building clear. And then obviously that can be marked off, then job done. Eagle, give me another one.
Set.
Yep, set, that's a big one. So again, that's when you're coming into a building or setting on a door, setting on a window. You're basically telling everyone that you are in position and ready to go. Okay. Harry, give me another one. Last man as well. No pressure.
Was holding corridor said?
No, hold actually wasn't said. Now, obviously, you got holding corridor, like you said. That's.
I know it's not a natural one, but
yeah, it's not a natural
one. It's a
one.
good call out to give if it's a long corridor and you need someone protecting it.
Yeah, I agree. So basically, certain people So you can have again a person if you've just fully cleared the building, there's one room left. There's no point, for example, a whole other fire team going into that room when you've already got a fire team going in there. So they might naturally, as per their drills, start covering rear security. So they could go holding corridor, holding the stairs. Again, giving that extra bit of information to everyone around you what you're doing. So good one. So just to clear it up then. So whenever you've got friendlies in a building, you want to use coming in, so that way they don't shoot you as soon as you come around the corner, because everyone's a bit trigger itchy when you're in a CQB environment. Ceasefire is a good one, because again, you need to stop your fire immediately. That should be universal across everything that we do. Coming out is another one. So you got coming in, coming out. So that's basically if you're coming out of into a corridor, for example, we know that's going to be barrels pointing at you. We're going to call in coming out again, so no one shoots you. Beta, because obviously you brought out set. What's the bit that would normally be called before you call set?
Stack up on
the
door.
Exactly. Stack up. Version that is with me, on me. Basically, you're giving words of command to your fire team, or whatever team you're in, to reform on you and get together. And what would be the biggest word, again, it should be universal here for everything we do, that you would ever hear on your comms, and that would mean everyone pauses what they're doing, make sure that they've got everything secured, and obviously really get in there. Here's an N. Anyone? Man down. As soon as word man down is called, obviously that if it's in local, that needs to be relayed by everyone that's calling it out. Then obviously make sure the IC know. Then he can either delegate whether or not he wants his teammate to go in there and sort it, provided that the firefight's been won or the CQB's been won. So, man down, that's your biggie. Because again, the flow of communication needs to go up. And obviously, section commander or 2IC needs to know how many effective men he's got in the CQB environment, because again, because we're getting teared up in there, it's going to be a lot of calls where it's like, okay, this one's going a bit south, pull out, reorg, refit, go back in again. Okay, so those are the common words. Any questions about common words? Again, that kind of language is going to become very natural the more you do it, and you'll do it without realizing probably. Everyone happy?
Yeah.
Okay. Have is 2 people either side of the door. They're just going to call that on me, set, blah, 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 and then breaching 3, 2, 1. So, breaching 3, 2, 1, we'll say Underwood goes in first. So what Underwood is going to go, he's going to go into the right corner, and then Duffy is going to cross him into the left corner. So, go.
Yes. Breaching right, 3, 2, 1, breaching.
Standard.
Okay. So, obviously, provided that they don't get clicked on things, which is definitely going to happen, what's going to happen is they're going to go into those corners, check the corners, and then swing their weapons right, make sure the whole room is clear. Right, reset, please. Alright, so this one is called Hook. Basically, what's going to happen is... Bless you.
Bless you.
That was a fucking noise.
Yeah, I know.
That was a sneeze and a half.
What's going to happen is Underwood's going to go in and basically do a very sharp left turn, put his weapon in that corner, then immediately move his weapon right. So he's nice and tight into the corner, and Duffy's going to do exactly the same simultaneously if they can help it. So on your own go.
Breaching left, 3, 2, 1, breaching.
Right.
Okay, so that tends to be the standard technique you use. One, because it's less complicated, and you know that the corners are always clear. So reset. All right. So now let's say that the door is open. So Duffy on the left side, please, behind Underwood. So now you've got a double stack. Oh, no, wrong terminology. You've got your full weight on the one side. And what's going to happen here is basically Underwood's going to do a straight crossover, basically. He's going to go in, check the right corner, swing his weapon left. Duffy is going to do an immediate sharp turn left and check that corner. So go.
Breaching right, 3, 2, 1, breaching.
And left.
So with this one, it's imperative that the left man, the second man is in there as soon as, because again, that corner. That's the one thing that's going to be a detrimental thing, is guys hiding in corners with a rifle ready to pop your head as soon as you go in. That's why the speed of the drills and the smoothness, everyone working together, comes into play. All right, thank you, you two. All right. That's central door. So, any questions about central door? Cool.
I've got a question, Sarge.
Is that Hibby? Yeah.
No, Murphy.
Oh, Murphy, there you go.
The pace you go into a building, don't you walk, or do you go into like?
Do it as quickly as possible. Basically, you want to keep that same momentum going.
Okay.
Just because, as well, tends to be with armor 3. If you're walking and you get clipped, you're going to be there like for bloody forever trying to get past it as well.
I believe there's a way you can run with your weapon up, isn't there? So.
Oh yeah, you basically just
what
tap
it
double
is.
C.
Just ADS is best thing. ADS down your red dot, and also make sure that you're not on walking. That's your most secure breaching phase.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, a point as well is once you're going in, you've done your breach, and you're doing your initial sweep left. If you've got a Russian there, you want to keep moving as you keep moving during your drills. That way, they've got to track their rifle at the same time, and you can probably get the drop on him. Again, that's not a guarantee, but the whole point is to keep moving, that you're not a static target.
Okay.
Right. So, ICs, you happy with that?
User joined your channel.
Not hearing anything from ICs.
Yep.
All right.
Yarp.
Okay, so what we have behind us is a building with a central door. What we need to do, so ICs, those buildings should already be set with AI. You can see your sections will have a board assigned to them. That is your safe zone. What we need to do is get into the safe zone, stack on the most southerly HESCO, as if you were to go around and breach the building. I will then call on net that the AI is going live, and then you have to commence with this building breach of the one building to your front. Obviously, do not shoot to the ranges left and right. I'm pretty sure you can't because I put HESCOs there, but just don't do that anyway. Any questions? I'm going to do one go of this, and then everyone back here, then I'll simply explain the corner door, and then we'll simply crack on with these ranges, get to the far end, and then we'll do trench clearing. Any questions? Right, sections move out, deploy,
Far side east.
What do you want me?
and helmets on.
Prep to be shot as we're moving.
You can get the rail version.
1-0. This is Zeus. Rangers live. All Rangers
Action,
should be
prep to
live.
move.
You good, McCarthy?
Appointment and take us out. Hook left.
Watch out for windows, lad. One up, one up, one up. Move, move, move. Break,
Go in, go in, go in.
left.
Keep moving, keep moving,
Right.
keep moving.
Down door.
Maybe right.
Door. Going in, going
one
left.
on the
3,
left side. One on the
3,
side.
2, 1. Going in, going left.
Right.
There.
Go left.
Delta, first floor, security, now.
Going up.
At least one person watching every door.
I got front.
There. Okay, going in, going left.
I'm going up then. Going right.
Top clear.
Top clear, building clear.
Coming out.
Alright, back to the south. No, back to the north, sorry.
Anybody need a heal?
Please.
House is clear. What did that, do now? Set up the way it's going.
I'm sorry, Delta. It is going to be hard with you guys,
fine.
seeing that there's so many of us.
Should we take turns being front, maybe?
Yeah, I'll have Delta go up front next time. Good breach. We just have overwhelming firepower at this time, so that's all good. Do remember to keep moving. Do not stop, even if you take contact. Just keep blasting.
Blast them.
Blast them.
So
Rattle 'em,
anyway,
boys.
I started blasting.
Jones, I'm getting that heal, or do I need to do it myself?
You can do it yourself, I'm setting up the ranges.
Right, I'll just patch myself then.
It's not. White boss, this isn't a war crime, it's smoke cover.
But yeah, as I said, guys,
It's the only-
good breach.
not our
Just
fault.
remember to keep moving and keep the momentum and keep the communication going. When people are set, say set.
That's again. You and intervention
Hello,
force,
sorry.
they can come there and stand
Got
us.
a military working dog.
Was that somebody's got a fox, like a pet fox or something?
What does the fox say?
Please don't, Peter, I
Get
beg
out,
you.
all of you.
I need a heal.
Thanks.
Actually, yeah, Peach, could you Zeus heal everyone, please?
Yeah, I'll do it.
What a
There we go.
bang.
Oh, God. You appear to have left. Oh, no, that was
Yeah, right, Bunch.
Oh, Jones is used
1-1, come over to my left.
Yeah.
And 1-2, and then 1-3, come forward.
Go
take closer.
the boys here.
Wood Duffy, can I have you again?
Doors,
Yeah, they're my favourites.
oh, no.
I don't get the help.
Right, if you do stack here, please. Okay, chaps, so what we're going to cover now is the side door. Now, obviously, these two examples are probably your most common building arrangement, but again, they're not exclusive. This will just be a case of you have to stack up and improvise, adapt, and overcome as you come across it. But again, follow your ICs, they know what they're doing. So, actually, can I have two more seniors? So, Gates, pop on, since you're so eager. Need one more. Right, go on, bench. Okay, so I'm going to show a fire team here, but obviously you can do this with 2 men, but this fire team will show the full scope. So obviously as a stack, if you just raise your weapon, Underwood. So yeah, bench, stand up, yeah, raise your weapon. So obviously you can see here, they're getting their full, well, here 180, but their aim is to get 360 coverage. They've got a wall to their right, so they're secure in that direction. So you're going to have the rear man point rear, everyone's called set at this point. And so what's going to happen is basically, going to come through the door. The first man is going to do a hard right turn, checking that far right corner. He's then going to keep going along this wall as he's sweeping his weapon left, and then end up in the final destination in the far top right corner. Second man will go hard left, and essentially aim to go into the top left corner.
That's never
Third man is going to be going to the bottom right corner, and then fourth man will simply stay by the door in the bottom left. So all the time, so at that point, you're going to have a crisscross of rifles all over the room. So as soon as they're all in, it's going to be a lot of firepower. So demo guys, that makes sense here? Know what you're doing?
I mean, the lead man does not push into the far end of the building. He pushes into that corner, and then the third man pushes in halfway, because otherwise they're going to be just firing into the point man. The people on this side, more specifically, will be firing into the point man. So it's better for all guns to be pointing into that corner rather than.
No, you don't know where the enemy is, so you would end up going around. Again, it's as you're moving, you take out the targets and then dominate the room. Your goal is to occupy the room. That's why you occupy all corners. You're creating a crossfire. Right. So, demo, on your go, Underwood.
Pushing right, 3, 2, 1, bridging.
Left.
Right, clear,
Right.
pushing through.
Clear.
Right, so Banch, at this point, you still be weapon facing into the room. And when it's called clear, then you turn around like you're doing so right now. I know it's still a demo, but yeah, that's what you do. So at this point, yeah, so Underwood would be facing direction there. Then obviously gates into the middle. So again, you're creating this massive cross of basically enfilading fire. All right, everyone make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Right, demo, reset onto the left one. And everyone, as you are, scoot yourself over the left. Again, on one side here.
They do move in herds.
Alright, so this one, Underwood, you are going somewhat halfway up that wall. Okay. So, again, point man, he's going to do a hard right turn, clearing that really tight right corner. He's then going to go to halfway up the wall. Second man, going to cross over, then move over again halfway. Third man, hard right, into that right corner, and then last man, into the far left corner. Again, that's everyone somewhat facing towards the rear end of the room. Everyone make sense? Right, on your go, Underwood.
Bridging right, 3, 2, 1, bridging.
Then go left.
Going right.
So yeah. So here, again, you can see if there's a doorway at the back of that room, no one is going to get through that with all those rifles pointing towards it. It's going to die. Right. Thank you, reset. Any questions?
As are we if we're lucky.
Okay. Is everyone happy on the drills? Lindy,
Does,
something to say?
yeah, if there's stairs, does that change how they deploy?
You're thinking more, you want to take this as a room at a time. So if there's stairs, obviously you're going to end up having to have a guy pointing his rifle at that, so if anyone comes down it, you got that occupied. But you want to just take it a room at a time. Don't think about what's above you or the next room on. Just consider and concentrate on taking that one room at a time, and then do it bit by bit. Obviously, as you're going around, you should naturally have rifles pointing into every bit of this in this room. So there shouldn't be anything left that's not covered or been swept through. But obviously, when the room is called clear, then you can, as an IC, go, you get on that stair, and then obviously you go breach it. Make sense?
Yep.
Cool. Any other questions?
Yeah, there was one here.
Do you take consideration of which way the door is?
Say again, sorry?
Do you take any consideration of which way the door is?
You mean which way it swings open? You mean which way it swings open?
Yes. So do you take the path of least resistance, or do you always hook?
Well, you naturally try to always hook. However, Arma 3 doesn't like to tell you which way the door's going to swing. If you can predict it, then obviously adapt yourself and get on the other side. But generally speaking, you just want to get in there, follow the same kind of drill, because, again, the corners are your most vulnerable place. Arma 3, you just can't tell which way that door's going to swing. It's either going to swing into you and completely screw over the whole section, or it's going to swing in and you're going to have a happy time.
Oh, you can see with the handle, it's obviously the fact it's the wrong part.
Yeah, I mean, which way is it going to swing into the building or out into you? That's what I mean.
Yes, but obviously the springs out, it doesn't matter, because it's out the way in.
Right, does that answer your question?
Sort of.
Right. IC, you happy?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, second building is currently set up. That is a corner building. Or at least the best we can do with it. Get yourself in the standby positions, and then I'll call in any section not set, and then we'll crack on another one.
Alright.
Head back over.
Let's go.
Alright, back to our little hole and then onto the wall. Delta takes lead.
Guns off safe.
Jones, you don't want to be in front of me.
We're reserved. Don't worry about it.
Going live very soon.
Yeah. Whoops. Popcorn.
Do this, fellas. Yep.
Get it going.
Stepping off.
Set on door.
Reset.
Set, Murphy, set.
Right, set.
Going right.
Go left.
Alright.
Room clear. Stairs are on the other side of this wall.
Through the door. All on you.
Alright, Charlie, hold box on.
Closing door.
Reset.
Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep
Go,
pushing.
go,
keep
go,
pushing.
go, go.
Left. Set on door.
Set.
Opening.
Set.
Going in.
Go left.
Magazine.
Go right.
I think the balcony's clear anyway. Oh no, there's a guy there. Hold on. Wait.
User joined
Whoa!
your channel.
Did I get in front of you?
No.
No, I got in front of someone there.
Building clear, coming out.
Yep.
I took a hit there.
Roger that, back to the holding
You're
area.
fine. We'll pack you up. I'm getting some stupid lag. Jesus.
Duffy,
I'm moving for a sec.
Yeah.
wouldn't it be smart if we encounter a building like that with the entrance to the second floor on the other side of the building for Charlie to hit first floor and Delta to hit the second floor simultaneously?
Yes, but for instructional
Okay,
purposes, we did not.
Nice one. Cheers. Cheers,
Understood.
guys.
Jones, can you give our man Murph a heal, please?
All sorted.
Okay, everybody back at holding area.
Not yet.
Once everybody's back at the holding area, Banj, conduct your review of how Delta did.
Alright, guys,
Mm-hmm.
you happy?
Sort of.
Normal armor freak shenanigans.
Go ahead, Murph.
Sort of. The end and I stepped in front of someone.
Yeah. That's not a big deal. That's pretty much just your position. You did everything according to the SOP. It's just that the guy was pretty much laying down in front of the door. Besides that, do not forget to move, guys.
Yeah.
So when we were going up to the second floor, we opened the door. I engaged that guy that was right behind the door, and we all just stopped. So, just keep moving that. Besides that, everything well done. Breaches. Wait, one. All right. So good movement. The thing that I like the most is the fluidity. So, for example, when we started going up the stairs and reaching the second room, I became number 3 instead of number 2. That's something that I like. Gives me confidence in you guys that if I'm not there, if I'm shot in the first part of the breach, you can still go ahead and fix it and do what needs to be done.
Cool.
Great. Just means good hustle from all of yous. We will go. This is going to go a bit fast here with Spittle. On the 19th, we have section-specific training, so I will actually use that opportunity to go caveats that we do in CQB, which differ slightly from the SOP.
We do it better.
TLDR.
TLDR, we do it Alright, fresh mags.
Yeah.
As an example, first man will always take path of least resistance and will not button hook.
So just go straight through the building. Like,
Yeah, I should be fine. Next build.
That is the same tactic as well, called chasing the rabbit, where the first guy pretty much just literally sprints through.
Sprint through.
The second guy comes in and starts shooting at the dudes that are shooting at the first guy.
Are you on whisper bench? Because I can barely hear you.
I was. Yes.
Spectacular.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
I thought the communication was good.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
was wondering about those guys.
I thought the communication was very good, though.
That's just pretty much given with anything 1-2 does at this point.
Looking at the next building, it's absolutely free queued. So what we'll do is we'll split into 2 fire teams because we're big enough to have that liberty. Charlie will clear the bottom floor. Delta will clear the top floor on that one.
Sweet.
That
Do you
way
know
we'll
if
both have a
the
way to do our
entrance?
builds.
Do you know if the entrance is upstairs or downstairs to the second floor? Like outside or inside?
Do you want me to have a look
believe
at? Do
it's
you want me to have a-
inside.
do you want me to have a look at the building? I'm a nerd enough to know just from the exterior.
It's on the inside.
Hold on.
All right.
Oh, it's not. It's not. Oh, that's not default. I have no idea.
Not nerd enough to know.
Not nerd enough. Yeah, I don't know the mods. I know.
Right.
I know.
Give me 20 seconds. I'm gonna go get my drink. I left it at the kitchen.
I know. Cops. I know. Base armor 2's one, but that's.
Also go a little bit experimental. We'll take Delta on the left side of the HESCO, Charlie on the right side of the HESCO. That way we don't interfere with each other too many times.
Yeah. Oh, that just sounds awesome.
Oh yeah, man. Some Schweppes bitter lemon. Oh yeah, man.
Was that even English?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Sound Australian then, bunch. Yeah,
Fuck
man.
off, yeah, can.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Oi, mate.
Hey, mate.
You got a couple of chippies, so me and Michelle can go to the Macca's in the Arvo.
Chippies.
Hall's just looking at the ground like, oh
That
no.
thing is like, what is this about?
Ooh, butterfly.
It worries me the Euro 2 I see sometimes.
Yeah.
Set up, Delta left, Charlie right.
Ollie on the wrong side.
Yeah. My brain just went blank there.
On you, Hall.
Stepping off. Stepping off.
Go, go, go.
Alright, Delta stay on shout here.
Feels like some of Bin Laden type shit.
Watch the windows, watch the windows.
Yeah, on them.
Let Charlie through.
Yeah.
Okay then.
What? Get there. Again.
You guys good?
Let's go.
Yeah. Charlie taking left.
Push in, push in.
Yeah, going.
Go right, go right.
Yeah. Clear.
Clear. Alright, set up on stairs, set up on stairs.
Yeah, with you.
Yeah, with you.
Use.
Alright,
Charlie,
moving
hold
up.
back. Charlie, clear bottom floor.
Watch that landing.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you Russian piece of shit.
Nice shooting, man.
2 men.
Alright, 2-man teams.
Yeah.
Gaz, Murph, take this one. All on me.
Right.
Got it.
Ready, Murph?
Set on door.
Yeah, got it. Got the right COVID.
2, 1, open.
3, 2,
Go.
1.
Going left, going right. Clear. Clear.
Room clear.
Build these rooms
Yeah.
are fucking
Set up.
tiny.
Nothing on me.
Yeah, I'm on you.
Ready?
Yeah. 3,
2, 1, put it.
oh, wrong door.
Open the wrong door.
3,
Door.
2, 1, go.
Go.
Going left.
Halt.
Clear.
Take one.
Clear.
Ooh.
Balcony's
Balcony's clear.
obviously.
Yeah.
You all clear?
Yeah, all clear.
In their mouth.
Top floor clear. Duffy down.
Gas.
Where?
Alright, Delta,
Downstairs,
down the
front
stairs,
building.
down the stairs.
Gas, it's down.
Yep, going.
Where?
Front left room. Okay, you
With
done
ya,
anything
with
to it?
ya. Whoa, has this been cleared? Yeah, all clear.
Hall, prepare to take over. Jones, prepare to take over. I'm about to bleed out.
Yeah. Roger that. Extract all casualties out of the side of the front of the building now. If the building is clear, extract out. Building is clear. Okay, pick up casualties, extract out to the next. Do you want to do shield Duffy before he dies? Because he's on death's door right now. I'm gonna pick up Ant.
Going up.
Got a rush in here.
You've got about 30 seconds before he literally bleeds to death. There we go. Someone get Duffy and kick him out.
Right, Duffy's getting.
Duffy's up.
Alright, someone's got Duffy.
Alright, let's go, let's go. Out of the building now.
Yeah.
Come on, fuck out of her. Last man
On
out.
the left side of the building.
Charlie, let's push, push.
Jones, you good?
Oh, I'm lost.
I'm
Oh
lost.
my god.
Charlie, on me, right side.
Charlie, that way. Now.
Got confused there. Charlie members with me.
Alright. Set.
Yeah, set.
Let's go.
Go.
Hold breach, hold breach, hold breach.
There is no breach.
That's why, stack up on this Hesco for me. Good show, went well, only lost 2 guys. Pretty good, pretty good. The only thing I can say is that our numbers were against us in that. It's too crowded in there for a full section, so ideally I'd put a fire team to that, but at least we know now.
Yeah.
Basically, I've made this much wider than it needs to be technical. Well, whatever you might encounter really in the field. But obviously, the ones we encounter normally in campaign are a bit thinner than this. Then the challenge ones were a lot thinner than this. Again, trying to make that a big hassle. So, Duffy, again, if you see him, set up correctly, basically what you want to do is you work in a buddy team at all times. The first man will be crouched and low down. Second man will be over the top of him, both pointing weapons down the trench. So from here, they can effectively engage any targets that is currently to your front, neutralise them, and allow a clear path then for the rest of the section to come through. What's going to happen then is they're going to clear it out. They're going to call clear. Next 2 men come around. They're going to maintain their position here, keeping Overwatch. So Fader and Freeman. So Fader and Freeman travel up the right-hand side. They're going to have their weapons pointed on that corner. They're going to stick on the right-hand side until Fader thinks that he's possibly going to lose his advantage of the corner. So he's going to move over to the left side. So then he's going to adopt the same kind of position that Duffy and whoever it was at the front. Again, Fader's going to be nil. Freeman, you're going to be over the top of him, fully standing. And you kind of arch behind his shoulder, lean out, so you can see down. Again, so they can effectively engage. Now, whilst they're doing that, basically, they're going to move up first, while these 2 are staying here. At that point, what's going to happen is Duffy and Jones, they're going to push up, and they're going to form up behind them. Okay. Alright, so what's going to happen now? So Hall, come around, the rest of you follow on. Now kind of stagger column this. So Hall, move up about halfway. Bench over here. That's Rembles, and I've got you. Murphy, yep. Turn yourselves around to pretend that you're covering to the rear. So again, Delta is going to act as your support here. Charlie's going to be clearing through. Obviously, Delta can be called upon if there's any casualties up front. Right, so now these guys are kind of reset somewhat back to their original position. They're ready to move down to the next section. Okay, so do this very bloody carefully. Run down these Hescos so you can get to the next part.
Oh, dearie me. Throw yourselves off, it'll be funnier.
Walk.
Pardon me?
Underwood.
Well.
Somebody's got the right idea here.
Right. hold there. Okay, so Charlie Fire Team has effectively neutralised any target down this trench. They've now called section clear. Charlie is then going to hold there and allow Delta to move up and then push through. So what's going to happen is, so next two men, Banch and Fader, move up.
Hall, that's you. Let's go.
Oh, Hall, sorry. I'm used to Fader with bloody DMR.
Keep going, keep going.
Then travel up the right side. Again, you want to be opposite the side where the barrels are pointing, so you can maintain the cover of the so nice and tight. They fall up on that corner. Now, again, last team, so Murphy and Trembles. Push through.
Yeah.
He is the point man of the sector.
Reorganize with Delta.
Yes, Delta. Sorry, not the second.
So obviously, this seems to be a bit disjointed here, just because I'm trying to explain it in stages. But for example, these two here would, naturally speaking, be moving simultaneously. No, don't cross over. Stack up behind them.
Okay.
Yeah. So these would all kind of, you send the two men off first. They get at least halfway. Then the second pair would come along, just so everything flows a bit better. But obviously, I'm just showing you this in stages, as it were. Right. So you two took it really tight in, so you no chance of you getting shot. Right. So what's going to happen here? So Banch and Hall have cleared that trench now. Next two move up and take the next corner. So move on to the opposite side. Weapons fully up. Then move over. So now Charlie Fire Team, you can move up again into that staggered column kind of position. That was what Delta was doing before. And essentially then you start leapfrogging each other in buddy teams. So they've just taken that corner out. So now, Banch, push up to them.
Oh.
Okay. This is the same diagram I'm following. Right. Right, so again, everyone's leapfrogging past each other. Everything makes sense? Alright. So now, in exact same positions that you had your buildings, your trenches have already been set up. Get yourself behind where 1-2 was originally, and call in ready to move. Right, deploy.
Let's go.
I guess you can see this training's for the greater good.
Aye, let's run back to our trench if we can somewhat remember which one it is.
No one got that. I'm proud of that.
I'm just following.
Oh,
we are. Oh, we are.
Oh. Oh.
Right, set up on this wall. Thanks, Jones.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't catch my greater good thing, Duffy.
So when
you're getting in order, yeah.
When Charlie pushes up to Delta, should we still be spread out? So I would stay on the left side.
Yeah, stagger it up again.
Yeah.
To get these
we will keep the staggered column and not stack up.
Yeah.
Hello.
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 1-2, not quite ready. I'll just watch them.
Guns up. Flex on the others.
Rangers are live.
Rangers are live.
Thank you, Patrick.
We don't want to. Immersive trench clearing, go.
Go.
For the greater good.
Trench clear so far. Rest of Charlie push up. Vader, Freeman,
so
push.
Freeman, go or stay.
Pew 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 pew
pew. Cross over to the left side.
Laser beams.
Tremblets, you too. Get a fucking yellow.
Says the guy who's yelling.
Set.
Push. Come on, Jones.
That'll leapfrog.
Goes let's go.
What's in the rear? Are we? Oh no.
You are.
Pushing
Look at the
through,
fucking
Delta's
machine
pushing
gun.
through.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. We gotta keep going.
Go, go, go. We'll take your rear. Right.
Alright, all. Ready for this?
That
Just hold.
Oh, fuck's sake. My bad.
Put a few more into it just in case. Alright, push up.
Do this then.
Go, go, go!
Go.
Freeman, what are you doing?
On your knee, Gar.
Oh yeah. I see one. He's around the corner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout.
Clear.
Clear.
And they push up and then they leave.
Yeah. Okay, now. What's in the rear?
Yeah, end of trench.
Alright, bring it in.
That's post guys.
Bring it in, bring it in. Let's go.
Just ready to check?
9.
Alright, roger that. Gets on the other side of the end test square.
Yeah.
There we go. Trench clearing. Any questions? No? Good. Good, good, good. Don't worry, we'll go over this a few more times on the Sunday. The slight differences because we like easy and not too complicated.
Monkey brain.
Think about it, the easier the procedures are, the easier they are to follow and the smoother they go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the less likely it gets fucked up and then we will die.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of splitting and then leapfrogging, I'll go over a system where we just constantly leapfrog. Instead of splitting and leapfrogging.
Why are we doing this? We doing this again Sunday, are we though?
So Sunday is technically me and Banch's training. We can do whatever the hell we want.
Oh yeah, sweet.
But because Joan's going to test to this as well, some slight changes to how I want to do clearing and Obua, going over it and clearing some stuff up.
Sounds good.
Do this then, fellas. It'd be fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again.
So we're doing our own section training.
What, Charlie? Not fast. Oh. What was that, Murph?
We're doing our own section training on Sunday.
Yeah, basically.
So we're separate. We're separated from the other sections.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
What else are we doing? We're just doing fucking Obua.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks for asking. Okay, I wonder what's up next.
If you want to talk through it, I can quickly set it up.
Don't worry about it, Jones. We'll use you on the Sunday.
Yeah, Duffy, are we just doing
we'll go
Obua
down,
next
mark it
Sunday, or what else?
Hmm?
Are we just doing Obua next Sunday, or are we doing,
Just setting
doing
up
other stuff as
start
well?
location for you.
We'll be throwing a few things together, so we'll be expanding on it and working on some pressure points for the section.
Alright, Rog.
As I said, I realised what I did.
Did you realise?
I said repeat. I can't believe I've done this. I was wondering why a bloody random pry was trying to hump my leg. Hugh Jones, hello. Right.
It's just friendly.
Okay.
He won't bite. He won't bite.
Yeah, it does that to everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Mount could possibly be the worst town. No, sorry, Athera could be the worst town to conduct Mount on, but let's give it a go. Have you set the location, Jones?
Oh, good God, Mount's gonna be horrible in there, Phil.
I know, right?